Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back and welcome to the flight review. And we are going to try some onboard recording as well. See how that goes for us. And see how well this thing does. So I'm going to turn the camera on first. Start the recording. And we're going to try the one touch takeoff. Well, it's got 3 speed levels at least. So that's just in a hover, holding its altitude well, and let's trim that out good. There we go. I'm going to just keep it close in for this flight so you can get a good view of it. Arnold, looks pretty good. By the cameraman. It actually controls surprisingly well. Very responsive. Doesn't seem to be any drag or lag. Well, let's try a little bit of a speed run with this thing. Colors pull forward. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So there are definitely 3 speed controls for this. There's speed 3. Well, it's not a major fast flyer, but I didn't expect it to be. Now the range on this thing is supposed to be 300 meters off the radio, or 40 to 50 flying it on Wi-Fi, and of course your Wi-Fi connection to your camera is only going to be 40 or 50 meters too. The light's pretty good too. It's the sun is just barely going down. It's still really nice daylight out here. We definitely will have some night flights with this. I am going to do this entire video until the lights start to blink. See what kind of flight time we're going to get too. Put this thing back into a hover. And the wind is starting to pick up a little bit out here. Still not doing too bad though. Now I did check the manual and it's up to 240 minutes charge time. And you'll find that you'll have 2 red lights on your charger. One will blink while it's charging, and the other one will stay solid. And once it's charged, they'll both go solid. I am going to stop the onboard camera footage right now, so I don't want to fill up my phone. And let's see if we can take a snapshot here. There we go. Another snapshot. Pretty quick on the funnel. Now this thing is supposed to flip as well, so we get some height going. And there's our flip. Side flip. Pretty good. Works really well. So we're just over 4 minutes and we're still flying good, so that's alright. And it's pretty cold out here too. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's a little on the nippy side. So this thing also has one-touch landing, but we'll wait for that for another minute. I'm waiting to see if these lights are going to blink anytime soon. Very nice flyer though. Really impressed with this thing. So check the video description and you'll find a link to GeekBuying's website to buy this thing if you're interested. I think it's really cool actually. We'll have to see what the footage looks like on the camera. Let you know about that too. Very smooth. We're at 6 minutes now, so we're doing really good. Flight time is very, very impressive so far. I've seen a couple of videos where they were only getting like 4 minutes, and that was it. But this thing's doing really well. Very smooth. I think it'd be a pretty good little beginner quad as far as size-wise goes, and very easy to control. And I'm starting to tell that the battery's starting to run a little low, so I'm not sure if these lights are going to blink or not. Just because I can feel the response coming out of it. So let's try a little punch-up. So still got some... not a lot of punch-up speed, but oh, there's the lights. Okay, so this thing's supposed to have auto land. And I'm controlling its descent. And there we go. Not a bad landing, actually. Pretty decent. Okay, so we're going to stop the camera here, go inside, restart, and we'll tell you what we think in total of this thing. Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, so we've completed our in-flight video and did some recording on the camera, and I checked out the footage, which you will see on this video, so please hang around for that. The footage actually turned out really, really good. Very, very little jello. There's a little bit, but explainable too. The camera position was straight ahead, or horizontal. And there's just a little tiny bit of give here, which, you know, vibration, wind, flying like a crazy man, sorta. It's going to create a little bit of jello. If you get into the first back position, you're going to find you're going to have a little tiny bit there too. But then if you're all the way back, it's very stiff in this position. So that would probably be almost no jello, we'll say. But, you know, I expected to see a little bit of jello effect anyways. That's, you know, it is what it is, and that's fine. You know, but the smoother you are with flying, and preferably no wind would be great, you're going to have even less and less of that. You can get it to almost no jello effect, which is fine. I mean, this is not a DJI Phantom, okay? So, you know, but it is definitely a really cool quad. I very much do like the design factor of the folding arms. It is really cool. And of course, you know, the fake brushless motors are neat because they are not brushless. They're coreless motors, but they're not brushless. Very impressed with the auto takeoff. Auto landing was really good. I did flip the thing, and it flips pretty decently. Didn't bother with the headless mode just because I really don't like headless mode myself at all. And of course, I didn't try the return to home only because this is not a GPS controlled thing. So they've all had the nature of working the same sort of way. You got to kind of watch where your position is for it to kind of come back and return to home. I may try that in another video and let you know if there is a real difference. But I really wanted to concentrate more on the main things that people are going to be doing, which they're going to flip this thing, they're going to record video with it, they're definitely going to want the speed, you know, and it does have 3 speed ranges. I left it in speed 3 because there was a bit of wind out there, and they do say too not to fly this in, you know, like, you know, windy days, right? And they do say keep it out of the rain, but you know, I would probably listen to all that myself. Flight time was exceptionally good for a 600 milliamp 2-cell. That was pretty exceptional flight time for this. And being that these are little cordless motors too, that's a fair amount for those things to, you know, pick up and carry this thing around. I don't think it would take a big crash without causing some kind of damage, but a light crash it would probably not have a big issue with. But who knows, you'd have to crash to find out, I guess, like anything else, and I wasn't going to purposely crash it to find out. So there you go. But it did hold stable in the air, did not have any problems with any of the arms. They do lock up really nice, so they're going to be, you know, solid. They're not going to flop on you in the middle of flight. And like I said, this gear mesh is the best I've seen so far out of JJRC machines, even in this size category. I still have my H26 JJRC, and you know, it's nowhere near like this, you know, so that's, but we're also talking different machines, different motors, so, you know, different gear meshes. You can fit quite the large phone in this thing. I've got an iPhone 6 and I still had almost an inch left. I tried to fit my iPad in this, didn't work, you know, but an iPad mini might fit in this thing because it can open up quite wide. It's just like about, if I had like about a little over 1/8 of an inch, I could fit my iPad in there, but didn't work. So you're going to need to, when you connect this to Wi-Fi, you're going to have to go to your Wi-Fi settings in your phone, and it'll find it, but you got to power the machine up and bind it first, and then turn on your Wi-Fi settings, log in for this thing, and then of course make sure you have the JJRC app. It's actually called JJRC, and then that will give you access to control the camera. We did take some still shots too that looked fairly decent, so those will be on this video too. So I'm sorry for the lengthy video, but hey, you got to put it all into one and give you the whole thing right up front. So I have no problem putting this quad. It is under $100, well under $100, brand new. You can get it from GeekBuying, and do check the link in the video description. So if you do want this, click on that link or click on it anyways, and you know, either way, check out all their quads that they have and other RC equipment. But definitely, this is to me, it's a winner in my books. I think it's good. I didn't go like super high height ranges or anything. I wasn't interested in doing that sort of thing. I wanted to keep it in close for you guys so you can see the profiling, how well it controlled, the fact it has like no delay or lag in it on the controls. That was very impressive too. You know, so they did a great job on this quad, you know, and for an inexpensive quad, even the video recording turned out really good, and it does save it to your phone. You do have to allow the program access to your phone for saving your photos and your video, which is fine, not a big deal. And you know, we'll continue on. There's still more to learn about this quad, which is going to be like a time thing. So I'm going to end up probably having an update review down the road at some point. But in the meantime, I would say for everything so far, it's a great machine. It's a great buy, you know, and yeah, do check it out for sure further. Now the range on this thing is 100 meters with the radio. You'll get about 40 to 50 meters flying off of your phone. And of course your Wi-Fi connection for your camera is going to be around 40 to 50 meters too. So keep that in mind too if you're flying FPV. If you lose connection with FPV but you can still control your quad, it's because you're out of range for the FPV. So you know, keep it within that area if you're going to fly FPV with this thing. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys. So you know, big thanks to GeekBuying for sending this for me to check out. Great little product, very viable. I have no complaints about it really, you know. So yeah, that's my findings so far. Stay tuned for more videos on this. We will have a night flying video. I did find that the lights lit up pretty good, even for daytime I could see them. So the night video should be really, really good on this. You know, we're gonna hope for it. So check that out when it comes up. And yeah, catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.